My husband insisted on moving his widowed sister and her kid in with us long term. This time I didn't argue. I just decided I wouldn't eat a single meal at home for the next few months. Every night he cooked dinner and sat at the table waiting for me. My sister-in-law would stand there holding her kid, crying, saying I was too cold-hearted. How could I not make room for a poor widow and her child? My husband didn't say a word. He just let her complain. Until the 99th day when he suddenly broke down, tears streaming down his face. "When are you coming back home?" he asked, voice cracking. I looked at him calmly and said, "The day they move out." Honestly, we'd been going back and forth about her moving in for almost a year. I'd made my stance clear. Your sister's struggling on her own, I get it. I offered to pay for a 2-bedroom in our same complex, fully furnished. She could come over whenever she wanted. But living in our house? No, I need my own space. He always agreed. Then turned around and told her I was the one saying no, that I couldn't handle her kid making a mess. I could hear the exhaustion in his voice on the phone. "Chuxia, Wei cries every day and Leilei's health isn't good. She's a single mom, I can't just abandon her. Let her stay for 6 months. When she gets back on her feet and finds a job, she'll leave, okay? I already cleared out a room." He paused, then added, "I cleaned out the room with your yoga mat and easel. Got bunk beds, put on the Ultraman sheets Leilei likes." I gripped my phone, but the soft spot in my heart had long gone cold and hard from a year of back and forth. We'd fought so many times. Every time it ended with him saying, "She's my only sister." I was done fighting. "Got it," I said, and hung up. No yelling, no interrogation. I opened my laptop and started looking at rentals in our complex. Half an hour later, I found a first-floor 2-bedroom. It had a little yard for Leilei to play, a 5-minute walk from our building, fully furnished. I sent the link to Chen Mo with a note. "This one's nice, close by. I'll pay a year's rent. Meet the agent tomorrow and sign the lease." He called me back instantly. His voice was frantic. "Chuxia, what are you doing? My boundary is clear too. Can't you just bend a little for me?" I bent. I gave up my space. Who's gonna give that back? Silence on both ends of the line. That kind of silence was becoming more and more common in our marriage. We used to cuddle on the couch watching movies till late, play rock, paper, scissors over dishes. Now all that's left is endless drama about Wei and arguments that go nowhere. "I don't care, Wei's coming the day after tomorrow. I already told her she'd stay here." Then he hung up. First time he'd ever hung up on me. I looked at the black screen and laughed. "Fine, your call. I'll go along with it." The next day he took off work to pick up Wei and Leilei at the station. I didn't go. I had a real full-day client meeting. When I came home, I saw 2 pairs of sneakers tossed on the shoe cabinet, one pink women's pair, one Ultraman kids pair. My white slippers were shoved in the corner and there was a muddy footprint on the floor. In the living room, the light gray fabric sofa I'd picked out was covered with a Mickey Mouse plastic mat, littered with toy cars and Ultraman dolls. On the wall, the decorative painting Chen Mo gave me for my birthday was replaced by a huge red-framed wedding photo of Wei and her late husband. My foldable easel was propped against the wall, scribbled on with markers. My yoga mat was under the coffee table, covered in cracker crumbs and soda stains. Wei came out of the kitchen wearing my apron. She tugged on it and gave me an awkward smile. "Hey, sis-in-law, you're back. People say this apron is great, oil doesn't stick, so I borrowed it." Leilei jumped off the couch holding my lipstick, drawing on his own face. "Look, I drew Ultraman!" I looked at that new TF lipstick I'd spent over $300 on and felt a pang in my chest. Chen Mo walked out of the guest room with a sheepish smile. "Chuxia, you're home. Wash up and eat. Wei made your favorite sweet and sour ribs." I just looked at him. He reached for my hand, but I switched my bag to the other arm and pulled away. The table had 4 dishes and soup. Wei put a rib on my plate. "Sis-in-law, eat up. Oh, by the way, I saw you have so many bags in your closet. There's that black one with the gold logo. I'm going to my husband's grave tomorrow. Can I borrow it for the day? All my bags are too old." "Sorry, I need that one for a meeting. Can't lend it." Wei's face dropped instantly. She put her chopsticks down, eyes reddening. "Sis-in-law, I know you look down on me. It's just a bag, fine. I won't borrow it." Leilei started crying too. Chen Mo tried to smooth things over. Wei, don't cry. I'll buy you a new one tomorrow." Then he turned to me with a look of blame. "Chuxia, it's just one day. What's the big deal?" I barely touched my food. My stomach was in knots. After dinner, I went to our room, and he followed, shutting the door. "Chuxia, can't you just save face for me? It's Wei's first day here. Why were you so cold?" I sat at my vanity, looking at myself in the mirror, and spoke slowly. "Chen Mo, I can't be happy. This house doesn't feel like mine anymore." "What do you mean it's not yours? So they put down a mat and changed a picture. What's the big deal?" "What about my easel?" "Oh, Leilei likes to draw, so I let him play with it. I'll get you a new one." "My yoga mat? It's good to put on the floor so he doesn't hurt himself. I'll buy you a new one." "My lipstick? It's just a lipstick. Wei said Leilei wanted to play with it. I'll buy you 10, okay?" There it was again. Everything's no big deal. Everything can be replaced. Like everything real to me was just a price tag, always less important than what his sister needed. I turned to look at him, suddenly calm. "Fine." He thought I'd caved, sighed in relief, and reached to hug me. I knew my wife was the understanding one. I pulled away and texted my mom, "Mom, starting tomorrow I'll eat at home." The next day I went to work as usual, running through everything in my head. Work, family, myself. At quitting time I shut down my computer,